guys, what is up? I'm Dusty Smith, of course, who the fuck else would I be? And this is The Cult of Dusty, the greatest show on YouTube, and probably the greatest show ever invented in the history of mankind, but that's just my opinion. And I might be a little biased. Maybe. I don't know. But probably not. It probably is the greatest show ever. Anyway, today I have a new segment. I'm calling it Dusty's 10 at 10. And I surf the internet every single day, and I come across all kinds of really amazingly cool shit. And I thought, hey, I should start sharing this shit with the motherfuckers that watch my show. Because you are the coolest motherfuckers on Earth, and this is the coolest motherfucking shit on Earth. And I thought to myself, hey, I should share the coolest motherfucking shit on Earth with the coolest motherfuckers on Earth. I mean, it's just right, It's like chocolate peanut butter. It just goes together. So here we go. Here's the number 10 most interesting thing that I surfed on the net today. Number 10. Today at number 10, we have a really interesting article from DiscoverMagazine.com. And the article is about online dating websites. And as you can see, this article shows a list of words. And if you use these words, some of these words are more likely to get you commented on by other people if you use the certain words in your profile. The number one word that's most likely to get somebody to message you is atheism, which is fucking awesome. I love that shit. Number 2 is Christian. Number 3, Jewish. Number 4, Muslim. Allah, Jesus. But like God is like negative, man. If you put God in your profile, people are not very likely to message you at all, man. It's like a negative to your profile for putting that shit. And obviously this is awesome for atheists, because if you put atheist in your profile, you're much more likely to get laid. And if you put God in your profile, you're much less likely to get laid. So, people that believe in God and put God in their profile are much less likely to have offspring and spread their bullshit on to another generation of mindless fucks. Number 9 is Samuel L. Jackson's character from Pulp Fiction playing the game Guess Who? And he has only one question for you. Does he look like a bitch? Does he look like a bitch? Then why are you trying to fuck him like a bitch? I gotta admit I'm kind of partial to this picture because Pulp Fiction is still to this day my favorite movie of all time. I fucking love that movie, man. And I haven't been a big fan of everything Quentin Tarantino's done. But that movie, man, Pulp Fiction, mwah, man, that thing is a masterpiece. Number 8 is a kick-ass collection of bike helmets that I stumbled across. I mean, look at these motherfuckers. I swear, if I was cool enough to drive a motorcycle, I would fucking have one of these helmets. I mean, look at this shit. Some of them look like hair, some of them make you look like you're bald. One of them looks like a fucking nipple, that's awesome, love that. One of them looks like brains, fucking I'd love to have that, show my brains on the outside. One of them looks like a watermelon, which kind of sucks. One of them looks like a tennis ball, which sucks. One of them looks like a nut, that sucks. But I like all the top ones anyway. The nipple one's really cool, and the ball one's pretty cool. But, they can't all be gold. But, pretty damn cool overall, I think. Number 7 is another picture involving one of my favorite things of all time, marijuana. Those of you who follow this channel know I'm a huge fan. What do you say, guys? Save the brain forest. Number 6 is a picture of a baby watching an old TV. I have no idea why I like this, but for some reason this is fucking awesome. I don't know. It's a baby watching an old TV. That's just cool. I mean, I don't know what it is. Something about it just speaks to me. It just says, fuck yeah, that baby is watching the shit out of that TV. Go, baby, watch that fucking TV. Watch the shit out of that TV. That's awesome. Number 6 is a picture of a giant fucking dog. It says, dog for sale, free to get home, excellent guard dog. Owner cannot afford to feed him anymore as there are no more thieves, murderers, or molesters left in the neighborhood for him to eat. Most of them know him as holy shit. And it's probably photoshopped, but who gives a shit? Everything's photoshopped. Number 5 shows a chart of the individual states and the rate of heart disease per 100,000 people in each of those states. And unsurprisingly, the state I live in, Mississippi, is the number 1 obese state and the number 1 state that has the most heart disease. And it's also the number 1 most religious state. Are these two things connected? Of fucking course they are. So if Mississippi is so goddamn pious and religious, why doesn't God cure obesity? Why does he let these fat fucks keep dropping dead left and right all around me? Number 4 is a great picture that shows exactly what our news media is. They keep our minds preoccupied with the most useless minutia, the most ridiculous shit that does not matter at all, like Lindsay fucking Lohan. All I can say is thank God for the internet, because if it wasn't for the internet, I really wouldn't know shit, man. I'd still be like all those other morons out there who are watching Fox News and who still don't know shit. Number 3 is a very simple picture, and it says religion is like history class minus the facts, and that is exactly what religion is. Religion is just a bunch of made-up bullshit by primitive idiots. They didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. And then it got passed from one person who didn't know what the fuck they were talking about to another person that didn't know what the fuck they were talking about, till we get to you today, you theists today, who still don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So it's the blind leading the fucking blind, leading the fucking blind, just a bunch of morons that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. That's religion in a nutshell. Number 2 is the late and great Richard Pryor, who in 1971 said the reason people use a crucifix against vampires is that vampires are allergic to bullshit. So if whatever that bitch's name that wrote Twilight is, whatever the hell your name is, I don't remember what it is and don't give a shit, but if you're out there and you're watching this, if you use this line in your next Twilight movie, I'll go see it twice. Pinky swear. Pinky swear. I will. Believe me. It'll happen. Will. And finally, number 1. This is the best thing I surfed across the day, and this is an awesome picture. This is exactly what happens to children. 2 Bible heads who have Bibles clamped on their heads and can't see any fucking thing else in the world except for that Bible grab their child by the hand, they clamp a Bible on his head so he can be a Bible head just like them and not know shit for the rest of his life. That's exactly what happens when you brainwash your children into believing this ancient, primitive, ridiculous bullshit. So this picture is fucking awesome, and whoever made this picture, you're fucking awesome. I fucking love you, man. I love you. God, you're so cool. I just want to hug you with my arms. For the Cult of Dusty 10 at 10, I am Dusty Smith. And as always, until next time, logic.
It's not too late. It's not too late. When it's time to judge my soul, when it's time to pay that toll.